I'm Margaret Kavanaugh for News 3. It's a story we continue to follow through on throughout the past few years, especially as kids are heading back into the classroom. Most teachers are wonderful people that devote their lives to children, but there's always a handful every year across the state that lose their license due to bad behavior. We continue to follow through on this issue. A former Powhatan teacher groomed Bella Hoffman when she was 16 years old. Andrew Sneed received an 8-year sentence.
The sexual abuse occurred at his house. It occurred at the school.
She says recently she spoke to a group of teachers, educating them on warning signs.
The hope is that they could see things that may be occurring or happening. In my presentation, I go through all of the warning signs, and I actually state that I experienced 25 out of the 30 warning signs that I have shown.
Sneed is on a statewide list of educators who have adverse action taken against their teaching license. You can find the list on the Virginia Department of Education website. Also listed are the people that have tried to get hired but denied.
We have found people that have lost a license and they've now moved to another location and they're applying for a job in the system.
Over the years, the WTKR News 3 investigative team continues to monitor who is on this list and why. In certain cases, teachers have made headlines after getting arrested for all kinds of crimes, like arson, having sex with a student, or getting busted for child pornography. Those cases, it's obvious the teacher is getting fired and sent to jail. But in other cases, a teacher's behavior could be deemed inappropriate but not criminal and don't rise to the level of arrest.
The clearinghouse allows states to see things that may not have risen to any kind of criminal action. They only rose to the level of an administrative hearing.
Every year, about 6,000 teachers across the country get adverse action taken against them, according to the National Association of State Directors of Teacher Education and Certification. This group keeps track of all the cases, some criminal and others not. Teachers in Virginia go through an extensive criminal background check when hired, then have their names run through the clearinghouse.
Fortunately, when there are some people who do things that are inappropriate or they violate their professional code of ethics, they tend to overshadow the good work that's really taking place.
News 3 has requested the latest list of names of teachers on the list and others who have been denied from getting hired in Virginia.
It really helps that school district make an informed decision about the people they are hiring, and it also helps them to communicate to their community that they are doing things above and beyond and doing their due diligence to try to make sure they're hiring the right people.
Bella is currently working on her master's degree in social work.
I want to be a therapist for kids who have been abused or in any kind of way.
She says part of her grooming process was that her abuser gave her special treatment at school.
Advice to parents is just really pay attention to your kids and how they're acting, how they're feeling. If you notice a shift, really investigate that shift and see what is going on.
Looking out for kids as they head back into the classrooms. In Hampton Roads, Margaret Kavanaugh, News 3.